Hi, my name is Madison Linnihan. I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of Brookfield for 2014 and a senior at Brookfield Central High School. Thank you for taking the time to review my application for the scholarship. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my family. I'm the oldest of four. I have three younger brothers named Sean, Ryan, and Michael. And I have my mom, Ellen, and my dad, Patrick. And we're a really active and involved family because my mom is a teacher at my high school and all three of my brothers do swim team, and so do I. In high school, I participated on the Lancerette dance team, and it was a really fun experience, but this year I am not doing it because I am focusing more on ballet because that's what I'm going to go into in college. And I am now at the Milwaukee Ballet School. This is a photo of me performing La Esmeralda variation at a Distinguished Young Women program, which I learned this variation at Milwaukee Ballet School. In high school, I was the liaison officer for the class of 2014, and my job as a liaison officer was to make sure that the student council and class councils were in coordination with each other. And so this is a picture, this is the senior ball t-shirt, and the class council worked on a lot of class fundraisers for prom and graduation. This is the Wall Street Journal because I was in the executive board for Junior Statesman of America, and on Junior Statesman of America we talk about current events. Growing up, I was on the Elmberg Swim Club, and I was on there for about 6 years, and in high school I participated in high school swimming. I received 3 varsity letters from that, and on my senior year I got most improved, and so this is a plaque that I received, and it was a really good experience, and I'm glad that I did swim team in high school. This year I also did mock trial, and this was my first year doing it, but I was on the highest level you could be on. And I wasn't able to do it my junior year because I hadn't heard about it yet because it was a new club, but it was a really fun thing to do, and I met a lot of really great people. A good thing that Brookfield Central, a good opportunity they provided me with was the SEPA competition, which was when I conducted research on zebrafish and the effects that nicotine has on their bodies. And I was lucky enough to win a special consideration award, which is basically second place at the SEPA competition. And it was a really big deal because I did it as an ecology student when I was competing against the AP biology students. And I was also recognized as a Wisconsin Leader of Tomorrow, and so this is just my certificate and some pictures from the day that I went. I was also the Badger Girls State representative for my school, and that was a really fun week. And at Badger Girls State I was the deputy sheriff for my county, and I was the Nationalist Party platform representative for my city. And both of those I had to be nominated for by the people in my county and city. The way that my extracurriculars have impacted me in the community is I was able to be the Distinguished Young Woman of Brookfield, and being the Distinguished Young Woman of Brookfield, I educated younger kids on being your best self, and there are 5 tenets of the Be Your Best Self philosophy, and the first one is be ambitious, be involved, be studious, be responsible, and be healthy. And so my job was to teach young girls the importance of being their best self, and it's actually Be Your Best Self week this week, so I did some presentations this week with my friend Asta, who is the Distinguished Young Woman of Wisconsin. Finally, the biggest community involvement that I've been in was the Dixon Elementary School Nutcracker. I was the director and producer and choreographer of the show, and it was entirely my idea to have a production of a ballet at an elementary school, and we chose the Nutcracker because it's such a classic, and most people know the story, and it's a good Christmas production to put on for young kids because it has a kids cast and an adult cast, so a lot of high schoolers helped out with the older parts. So for example, in this picture I'm dancing the Arabian Dancer, and in the back there's also the Clara who was in 2nd grade and the Nutcracker who was in 3rd grade, and that was probably my favorite thing I did in high school. And I was able to raise about $3,000 for the Fisher House Foundation, which is a foundation that helps wounded warriors have a place to stay. It's similar to the Ronald McDonald House, but it specializes for the soldiers' families. Next year, I'm going to Troy University in Alabama, where I have been accepted into the Bachelor of Fine Arts program for dance, and I'm double majoring with political science with a minor in Homeland Security. After college, I plan on dancing professionally, and when I'm done dancing professionally, I want to go to law school and become a lawyer.